Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the RaceKraft Simulations V8 Vets Over 40s Championship. I'm John Van Reet. With me in the house tonight is Ed Cullen. How are you, Ed?
Evening all.
In for a cracking race. As interesting here as we're 3 minutes into quali already, and I can see KO's out on wet tyres on a dry track. Just confused the lads a little bit with a bit of a shower just before qualifying, just before practice. Of course, I had an hour-long practice session at 12 o'clock, and then we've shuffled along in the day. A little bit later in the day, we've come out now for qualifying. So, just to see if we can catch a few of these lads out. Let's have a quick look at the championship. Of course, it's the final round. As we chuck that on the screen, we see Scotty Gamble well and truly in control, 52 points ahead of Dave Kirby, Andrew Rushworth, 10 points behind. Joe Osterwald sitting in fourth, Mark Poynton in fifth, Brett Horsell in sixth, Justin Wood representing split four in seventh, which is a great effort. Shane Randall in eighth, and Vaughan Robinson in split four as well in the top 10, and John O'Gallen rounding out the top 10. Paddy Fu missing tonight in 11th, so a few lads there. Of course, we're racing from the one and only Okayama. We've cut the top of a mountain out of a hill cut the top of a mountain out to put a racetrack in just for you tonight as we start on the start-finish straight. Head down into the aptly named first corner before we come around through the left-hand sweeper of Williams. Tough off-camber fourth gear corner. We then come down through the Moss curves into the Atwood curve where we've got to climb up into the opening apex into the back straight where we come into the hairpin corner, one of the great overtaking opportunities on this circuit. We then go through Revolver corner. We roll out of that into Piper, into Redmond, then up over the crest through Hobbs, and then we come through the sweeping Mike Knight corner And then we come into the aptly named last corner where you need to get a good exit if you're going to have an opportunity to put a move on down into first corner. It is a tough little track. It's about a 1 minute 33, 32, 31s I've seen as well. So it is an interesting place, this one. And these boys are well and truly at it at the moment. We've got Stone Street on an outlap, and he's sitting on pole with a 132.201. And Kirby with an off track, so he's in pit lane, so not sure what he's doing there. It's got to slow down. And let's see what these lads can do. Ed?
Yeah. It's got to be, because of the race formats tonight, we've got the 15 lap sprint.
Yes, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, and the reverse, the top 8 and goes down to the bottom 8 in the second race, which is the points.
Of course,
I'm wondering...
strategy could be important here.
Yeah, yes.
Of course, no CPSs in both races, 40% fuel tank, which means the second race, which is 25 laps, first race 15, you may not make it to the end, so you will have to probably think about the splash and dash at some stage.
And I don't think KO's supposed to have wet tyres on.
No, I'm just interested to know.
He is new. So,
of course, just looking at the forecast for those playing along at home, it is, of course, we've had that light rain that went to about 12:15 where we've started. There's big dust storm there. Definitely no mud. That's the Craig off in a cloud of dust. Of course, qualifying is on here at 1:30, and then the first race is going to start at 2 o'clock. The second race should be somewhere around 2:30, I think it starts, or 3:30, and then we're looking at for it rain again by 3 o'clock this afternoon. So, aptly very interesting place this will be. At Stone Street still hangs on to that P position. Yeah, just going to go with.
There you go, legends.
Gamble there he is. He's done it. He's going back out again. He's done it though. Mark Poynton, what can he do? So you see 64% chance of rain. Or was that our humidity? But the other one we've got too is the maximum wind. We've got 30 kilometres an hour wind. So that dried the track off very quickly. So we're very interested to see how these boys go. 26 degrees. Track temp is 41 degrees, Ed.
Woof. This is like a box of chocolates.
It is.
Wow. No wonder my mate Pearl Lester's having issues.
So, yeah, these whippersnappers, they wanted me to mix it up, so like a box of licorice, all sorts.
Just having a look at the times here. We've got 4 drivers in the 5s, 6 drivers in the 33s.
Of course, if you're out there watching, let us know what you think of the weather. Sean Slater's slipped in there as well.
Ooh, cheeky bugger.
The old Slats come in last 5 minutes of qualifying. Does it well.
Sean, 40-something?
I think he is.
Gee, it feels like he's been around for...
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Forever.
Cars there. Might be in race control. No, it's not down there, those boys.
Call him a volunteer, eh?
Yeah. We're Flora, he can play. Let him rock on.
More the merrier. Actually, it looks like a few more drivers this week, John.
17, 18, 19 if Slats counts. He's trying to think whether he has done a race or not with us.
No,
I don't recall.
No.
So Poynton, anyway, he is about to come around through Revolver and into Piper.
No, it's not you're not limited by laps, are you? Just by the time.
By time, so this will go dead at 10 minutes. That's the other one that'll catch a few people out not used to format heat racing. That's the other one. It's not the race to get across the line before 10 minutes. It's a race to get your lap in before 10 minutes.
How's my mate Bruce is going? A very respectable 35 there.
Sitting in 10th, yeah. Oh no, Mark!
Oh.
He was on there. He was on. That was going to be a cracker. And that is dead. That is the end of it. So we've got to go straight to grid time. Let's start talking about the grid. Throw that up on the screen with a bit of dust again. Not yet. Clicked over. Now it's clicked over.
John, do you think the track will be a little bit greasy still?
I think the track will be very greasy, especially with that temperature being high. So on pole, we have Scott Gamble from Evolution Racing Team lining up alongside Troy Stonestreet from WKMP. Second row is another one of our split one rows with Travis Hunt from JWM lining up alongside Mark Poynton from Frog Leap Juice Racing. On the third row is Dean Logsdale from 95 Sim Sports lining up alongside Accelerate Sim Racing's Andrew Rushworth. And then on the fourth row is David Kirby from Fishing Motorsports lining up alongside Split 3 legend Nathan Favero from M1 Racing. On the fifth row is Joe Osterwald from Team AJR, another one of the Split 3 lads, and he lines up alongside Bruce McLeod from Race Control Split 4. You'll be thinking this is a joke, racing for Shadow Racing. Bruce Horsell from Player 1 lines up alongside Justin Wood from Split 4 on the sixth row. On the seventh row, we've got Vaughan Robinson from Split 4 lining up alongside Split 3's Lester Craig. Kurt Heath off the wait list, definitely representing himself here quite well in this series, lines up alongside K.O. Kinzel, who's finally got off those wet tyres, not before the race start, at least. And then we have Halal, who didn't set a time. Shane Randall from Infinity didn't set a time. Michael Stewart is our race control tonight, and he lines up with Wade Reynolds in the safety car. And Sean Slater, I believe, is on the back of the grid as well. So very interesting. Go Slats.
Mate, when he's got his head down, he's a pretty good racer, old Sean.
Oh, yeah, he don't muck around.
Well, I'm questioning his age, that's all.
Oh, you're as young as you feel, Ed.
Mind you, I must have known him for 4 years, so he could have been mid-40s, you know.
You just think we're all old back in vets?
Yeah.
Back in Split 4? Fortunately, that's where KO comes from.
Yeah.
But keep an eye on him. I reckon this track's dried out.
Well, look who's back there. There's Hale, him, there's Lester.
Yep. So waiting for a few more to jump in.
Brett Horsell, who's leading the Split 3 championship, he's back there too.
That track's still 41 degrees. So still quite warm for a few boys.
What was the humidity, John?
Humidity, I think it's about 60%, I think.
It's got to be greasy.
Humidity's wind's 90 degrees. Temperature, humidity 63%. The track is clear. Don't forget, we're expecting rain at about 3:15 today. This race only being 15 laps. Shouldn't take the boys too long.
Isn't that a star-studded top 7?
It is. It is. And we are gridding here. Get ready to go. Jump on board with Gamble. He gets off a reasonable start. Stonestreet doesn't look too sluggish. One of the orange cars there in the middle, not sure it is. He's gone across the track. He's got himself sorted, but it's going to be Gamble ahead of Stonestreet, ahead of Hunt. Mark Poynton is tucking into the back there as well. Rushworth and Kirby side by side. They've straightened themselves out. Looks like everyone's filed themselves out into a single line pretty quick here, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very neat and tidy. KO getting passed by Bruce and Lester, so a slow start from KO, so not sure what's happened there, but these lads are definitely away and on the run. So heading up into the hairpin for the first time. Jump on board with Travis Hunt, JWM Motorsport, tucks in behind Stonestreet. This is a very, very tight little battle here.
It's a very popular track. A lot of these guys have raced it hundreds of times. So
Yeah.
they all know the track well.
Absolutely. And of course, a lot of these top line guys have done a lot of racing, a lot of experience, and all raced at fairly high levels. I know Gamble Stone Street both raced in Scops for quite a few years, as well as I think Dave Kirby as well. I can see here Hunt having a look on Stone Street. Tucks back in behind. We start lap 2 of 15. This one's going to be done real quick, Ed. It's going to be like an auction. And then we jump straight into a feature race. Anyway, we are definitely well and truly off and running here. Just going to go back. Kurt Heath is being under the pressure a bit from the Sean Slater. Slats gets his first victim by the looks side by side. Moves through. Go a little bit further up. KO is up 4 spots already in 12th. He's moving forward quite quickly, tucked in behind Justin Wood. Is this a prelude to what we're going to see? The Wood-Kinzel battle on Thursday night in Split 4.
Yeah.
Of course, KO has to finish. And Mike Corraliff with a good result. Seemed to be knocked off. So pressure on KO, needs a reasonable result. And of course, Corraliff had an absolute shocker at Mazzano. So the pendulum has shifted into KO's direction. He is the Split 4 champion-elect, chasing probably one of the most unluckiest guys in Split 4. Had a very rough start to the season with gear failure, but has come out and won the last couple of races in Justin Wood. Driving very fast, these two blokes down in the lower split. As we move forward, Brett Horsell, he's picked up 1 spot as well. Tucked up behind Joe Ostwell. Gamble does. Oh, in the background! That's McLeod!
Bruce!
That is McLeod! No! Let's go to the replay. Let's see if he did this on his own. Come in, a little bit hot. Putting some moves there on Vaughan. And just a bit hot out of the corner. Just didn't have that GT3 driving aids there to help him, I think. Of course, now we know why he wants a GT3 series. Of course, if you haven't registered for the V8 Vet Supports, been run on Wednesday nights in GTs. Jump in, have a look in the announcements and the Discord. Of course, donations from that going to the Balin Stewart Foundation. So, worthy cause we're racing for there.
A bit of damage on the front of that Mustang too, just quite.
I'm sure John and the boys at Shadow Racing can afford to fix that between races.
Will we stay out there, or will he jump in and get it fixed?
I think he'll stay out with a short race. We're already 1/5 of the way through it, so definitely tracking quite well. We'll head up to Gamble. Gamble's pulled out a little bit from Stone Street. Going to jump on here. Might do a lap on board with Poynton. Have a bit of a look at this Okayama layout. You can see.
You're like a little kid in the back seat looking at Dad's shoulder.
Of course, turn 1, 3rd gear. Nicely rolls it through. Come around into Williams. Tough corner, this with the off camber. A little bit of correction there, gets it straight through the Moss S. Doing very well. And then heading down, of course, into the famous Atwood. Got to get the entry right here. And then up the hill here. You've just got to feather it. Can't go too much. A little bit of a correction, a little bit more of a correction. Get it into 4th. He's got a bit of a run. Let's see if he can get on the back of Hunt. Coming up into of course, the hairpin. Really tricky with the way they name corners around this place. And then we come out of the hairpin, use the camber to get some good drive out. Then we've got to drift it through Revolver, down into Piper, get the wheel on the curb here. Use the curb on the exit. Beautifully done. Now full noise, got to pull it up and be balanced as we come into Redmond. Same thing again, a little bit of an off camber there. Then you want to get it right. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin. Then of course you want to roll it through here, through Hobbs, and then we come up through Mike Knight corner. You want to hook the wheel on this side of the curve, get a bit more drive around. In third, drives it through nicely, backs it off. Coming out of the last corner, we then head down the straightaway, full noise, a little bit of correction there, probably a little bit slow, allowed Hunt to get away. And then under the bridge, on the brakes, back down to fourth. He's going to go to third, roll it through first corner. That is a lap of the one and only Okayama circuit.
Quite technical in spots.
Extremely technical.
Really throws up some different corners. Good elevation. I like a track with elevation.
Not to mention the other one you've got here. You've got the change in cambers, the change in elevation, and then you've got the change in the radius of the corner. So it's not a consistent radius. You've got to open the wheel up and balance the car as you come out.
These guys make it look easy, of course.
Yeah, of course. If you want to see where it doesn't look easy, come watch Split 4 on Friday night at 9 o'clock.
Well, we just saw Bruce, you know, just get a little bit excited.
Speaking of Split 4, Slats is up 7 spots, tucked up behind Vaughan Robinson. It's looking like a typical Thursday night for Slats at the moment.
Might have to a bit of dope test there, I'd say.
Driving very, very well.
Actually, Lester's gone backwards too, so he might have had an incident.
I don't see one. I'm not sure.
Last lap 37.
It's not showing up in my list of
No.
things.
So Bruce hasn't pitted, so he's driving a damaged car.
No, he hasn't pitted. It's still going. Luke Allman. If he keeps going the way he's going, I can guarantee he's going to be starting from 8th.
Well, we've got a bit of gravel on the track now, John.
Nothing like someone dropping a bit of sand on the track. I don't see a problem in that.
It's like large rocks.
Yeah, it does around this place.
Some serious kitty litter. So they're all in their little coloured groups. And they're split.
Yeah, I haven't seen this for a while. Lester letting the Split 3 lads down. Of course, Randall a while. The Split 2 boys, nowhere. No shows.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. They're not even... They didn't start.
I think they maybe got a little scared by the rain when it... From the rain?
Both Hale. Jane and Hale. Odd, they're both of them.
Don't like the water. Going to go on Stone Street under pressure again from Hunt.
Yeah, little gaps forming now. A little comfortable 1 second. Mind you, Dave Kirby's given Andrew a bit of a hurry up.
Well, the sun's well and truly shining yet.
Yeah.
Definitely not doom and gloom that we were confronted when we got to the track before practice started this morning.
Well, a lot of them were practicing on wets.
Up to the point where KO even was on wets in qualifying.
Yeah, I don't think that was bad. His race manager needs a serious chatting too.
It's going to go back to Justin Wood, KO.
Yeah, this is... I'm having a look at Justin given the Split 3.
Yeah, well, so a bit of a battle as well.
Yeah. It's a great
little battle going on. Of course, Justin racing for Infinity Motorsport these days. Hamish Munro's up and coming drivers. Showing a lot of space. Well, it's funny you talk about that. Vaughan Robinson's come off the track somewhere. We'll have a bit of a look at that as well in a second. We'll go back and look at that very quickly. Then we'll answer Luke Allman's question. That's just a little overcorrection there. Easy done.
Kept it off of everything, which is good.
Yep, very safely done.
Brought Lester up.
Back into play. Answer your question, Luke Allman. We may see that a bit later on. Apparently there is a bit of a shower forecast for late mid-afternoon, around about 3 o'clock. So, of course, at the moment, it all looks beautiful and dandy with a 41-degree track. 31-kilometre-hour winds from the east. And rain's probably about an hour away, looking at that. Wait and see.
Well, Justin's just gone past Brett.
Yeah, that's a big move.
Well, Brett's in really good form at the moment.
And KO's putting the pressure on now as well. He's having a bit of a look. Brett's going to hang on to that.
That was a good look too, wasn't it?
A little bit loose on the tyres there. And be careful not to overheat them. It is a hot track, remember. It'll be easily done.
Already caught a couple of guys out.
Phil's got to go back up the front. That gap has closed up as well now. Stone Street's only 4/10 off Gamble.
I just noticed that. There's not much in that top three, is there?
Interesting, we were talking earlier about how there's still just some little puddles very close to the curb. I just saw a bit of spray coming off the inside wheel of Gamble there on turn one. So there is still a little bit, not that you can see it, not that it's going to make a difference. But it was interesting, it did kick up a little spray. Plenty of stones though.
In practice towards the end there when they're on the dry, so I was seeing a slight bit of spray coming off the tyres.
Robinson off track again. Just quickly go and have a glance there. See if anything untoward's happened. Looks like Lester's far enough back not to be the problem. I think that could be some gear failure.
Well, that's just gone straight
off, yeah. And he's damaged. Go back to the main game. He's stuck on track. We could be seeing a safety car here, maybe.
He's got a meatball.
Yeah, the boys are on the radio.
I noticed that Vaughan's parked at the side of the road. Is it an equipment failure or an internet failure?
Yeah, screen's going blank.
Screen's going blank. There we go. And
yeah, look at that.
He's got a meatball. And trying to see what these boys are doing.
Wade Reynolds quickly jumping in, maybe?
Got blank screens. Yeah, it's an interesting situation as we go on to Gamble again. He's jumping around scenic screen. And not sure what's going on there. I think Vaughan is... Ooh, Vaughan just went back on. And... Oh, it's these lads. I'll let them work out what they got to do. Don't go back to scenic. Jump back on the front anyway. We're still full racing at the moment. We'll focus on that. There is a car on track. I'm sure there'll be double wave yellows in that section. Travis Hunt still tucked up behind. So we'll just see what happens with that.
Travis is looking very racy tonight, isn't he?
He is. There's Stoney's pushing it as well. Campbell's only 5/10 up, half a second up the road.
Got to be doing just what he needs to do.
Caution on the exit of turn 1, car 406 when you reconnect.
We've got Reynolds on the radio.
There we go. Just trying to reconnect himself and tow. So that's what the go is there. Okay. So safety car not out. That's all right. It is the sprint race. Of course, only the two lads in there tonight. So, and Vaughan's got himself back to pit. So that's all taken care of.
Lap 11. 4 to go.
Yep, 4 to go.
So the beauty about these two race formats, I've always been a fan of them. If you do have a shocker in race one, you can come out and
Go again.
redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start fresh and head down. Have another crack.
Of course, the way we've done it tonight, they lost points in that. Either. Because it all comes down to the final cross of the line on the day.
406 to race control.
And as we all know, qualifying in these cars are very critical. So the higher you can qualify, the better the chance you've got to finish up in the points.
Of course, at the moment, if we finished right now, Nathan Favero will be on pole alongside Dave Kirby. So is Kirby playing the long game? If we thought about that, qualified 7th. Isn't that interesting? Everyone in the top 9 are where they qualified.
Isn't the top 8
going to be inverted? Yeah.
Yeah. So Joel would
miss out.
Yeah, wouldn't he be first on the track?
No, Joel will be 9th still. First on the track will be number 8, Nathan Favero. He'll line up alongside.
Reversed.
Yeah. So second row would be Rushworth, Longsdale. Third row would be
so
Porton, Hunt, and then Stone Street Gamble. Yeah.
So they don't go to the back of the grid?
No, not to the full back. No. Just inverting 8 cars. Not that mean, Ed. I wasn't going to invert the whole.
Did it? That would have been an interesting race.
No, I've been the recipient of that before, and it's.
Yeah, I know.
When you're sitting there, and you got Scott Gamble, Stone Street, or in my case, I think it was James Scott, Rian, Leonage, and drivers of that caliber sitting behind you coming through. It's like, yeah. I want to enjoy my drive, but I don't want to kill anyone, let alone kill anyone that experienced.
It's good experience for the newbies.
We'll be for Fab for finishes like this.
These bunch of younger split 3 guys they're very good racers.
Of course, Fab racing under the M1 banner, so he'd be getting a fair bit of coaching, I think, from Chris Barrage and Dave Crosby and Steve Kennedy.
We got Joel and Brett. I think Joel's with AJ's. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Who's Brett Horsell with?
Brett Horsell's with the Player 1 stable.
Yeah. And then you got Lester.
Was part of the Shadow. Yep.
Yeah, he's just getting more and more familiar with the V8s. Had some good results this season.
Of course, being an American, hasn't grown up with that style of racing either. Yeah, Hunt's getting racy again. Lap 13, 3 laps to go here.
Yes, how much more? Yeah, that's that top 3. That's a misgear change, a slide, or so the concentration would still have to be 110%. Fastest lap, 33.141 by Scotty.
Yeah, it's a respectable time.
So, do we give Bruce the black flag for damaged car?
Well, if you are listening, Wade, it is an option.
Come on, enlighten me, John. What's the flag when you get called in by race control because you've got something hanging off? Or
it's the meatball.
It is the
meatball
is
flag.
Black with the
orange circle.
With your car number on it, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Well, your car number held below it.
Yeah. Come on, do it to Bruce. This is getting goes to show you how good these guys are to go through that last turn. That
so close, yeah.
The confidence they got in each other racing hard like that.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You need that confidence of the people you're racing around to do that. Yeah. As we're on the penultimate lap now.
Look how close he gets. He doesn't bump him, he doesn't barge him.
See, Stoney off the road there a little bit. KO with a slowdown, which he's dealt with. Right up in there. That I'd rather be driving a Titleist. Reckon I would
There's
be. I reckon I would be too with
Pecky's
Trav.
name.
Yeah, Pecky. Pops up in all sorts of places. That fella.
Likeable lad he is.
There we go. I'd rather be driving a Titleist. There we go. Good look at Pecky's name.
I don't know if that was a touch. But
There you go.
Look
See how
how
close they
close.
were. Yeah.
I don't know about you, John, but the left foot was pushing. Not right foot. We drive left foot braking, of course.
Well, it's the old Bulldog style. They just use the car in front as a brake. That's what he does to Tommy DeWitt.
And there we go. Is that?
This is the
or is
last
this the
lap. Last
this-
lap.
that's the last.
White flag is out.
Okay, who else we got? Okay, Dean's given Mark a bit of a hard time still.
Yep.
And Justin's now picking on Joel Ostrell.
Yep.
Now Sean's up 8 spots.
He's done well.
He just kept the car on the black stuff. Kept his nose clean. Oh, he's giving him a sniff. Oh, jeez, that must have been close. Pressure's on.
Well and truly.
Well, it's been on for a while now, but that was the first.
He's having another look. Oh.
He's just pulled out. Oh, no, he's giving him room. The car's so slippery through there too.
Yeah. You just want to get powered in and you just can't.
No, yeah.
And of course, it's all going to be about this bloke in front of him. He's going to take the sprint race win. Great drive from Scott Gamble. Stone Street will be 1/10 ahead of Travis Hunt in P3. Poynton in P4. Logsdale gets home in P5. Rushy in 6th. Kirby in 7th. Nathan Favero in 8th. Nathan's going to put the pink wheels on pole with the reverse top 8 for the feature race. Joel Osterwell in 9th. Justin Wood 10th. Still rolling through. And then we had KO Kinzel, Brett Horsell, KO up 5 spots as well in 11th. Brett in 12th. Sean Slater up 13, in 13th, up 8 spots. Lester Craig in 14th. Bruce McLeod.
Black flag.
I think the sponsor's name's missing on the front of the car there, mate. Just saying. And then Kurt Heath is going to bring it home in 16th. And of course, Vaughan finished in pit lane. So that is race 1, Ed. A lovely victory to Gamble.
Once again, just action. You know, these times are so close. It's just a joy to watch. It's just a joy.
Like Gamble won. Oh, here we go. Straight into the gridding here of split 2.
They don't get a rest or anything?
No rest. Straight into it. No muck around.
Oh, jeez.
So we have Nathan Favero on pole.
Go split
from
3.
M1 Racing. Dave Kirby, Fishy Motorsports, in sharing the front row. I feel for Fabi. Sorry, buddy. Andrew Rushworth on the second row from Accelerate Sim Race alongside Dean Logstar from 95 Sim Sports. On the third row is Mark Poynton from Frog Leap Juiced Racing, lining up alongside Travis Hunt from JWM. Troy Stone Street and Scott Gamble. Tony from WKMP, Gamble from Evolution Racing Team share the 4th row. Then Joel Osterwell from Team AJR on the 5th row with Justin Wood from Infinity Motorsports. KO Kinzel from We Race sits on the 6th row with Brett Horsell. Over the page we go. We then got Sean Slater on the 7th row from HJR Jinx Shifters with Lester Craig from Shadow Racing. And then on the 8th row, we've got Bruce McLeod from Shadow Racing lining up alongside Kurt Heath from Apex Esports League. Vaughan Robinson is on the 9th row from Shadow Racing. Bilal didn't race the first race. Shane didn't race the first race. I'm not sure if they're lining up for this one. Michael Stewart and Wade Reynolds are our race control team. How would you like to be Fav? What would you be thinking right now, Ed?
Mate, he's used to being up the front, so if he just sticks to what he does on a Thursday. But like you said, the conditions are going to change.
They are, and unfortunately, SDK doesn't let me bring up the weather radar. So if you're in server, Ed, you might be able to bring it up and go live.
No, I'm not.
You're not, right? Okay. That's all right. So rain is coming. We did say that. So just looking at the forecast now, we'll quickly show what the weather is. It's 59, it's clear, but it's now showing cloud as well. It's not sunny anymore.
Temperature
is down to 38.
Dropping.
And of course,
humidity's still up there.
Time of day is 14:32, and we are expecting rain, I think, in about 15-20 minutes. I think, if I've done this right. This will be interesting, Ed.
It's going to be. It'd be interesting to see how these quicker guys can make their way to the front of the pack without causing too much chaos. Because there's there's a lot of split one guys up pointy end of this.
Absolutely.
They're not going to hang about.
Absolutely. That back on now. Let's go to.
Now we've seen Joel Ostrom mix it with the split one guys in races before and hold his head up high. So
here we go. We're about to get going here, making that up a bit more. Let's see what Joel Osterwell can do. Let's see what Fav can do. He's got a reasonable start. He's held them behind. Curbs didn't get off as quick as I expected him to. As we get into turn 1, Rushy coming around the outside, but it looks like Fav's going to hang on. It's done pretty well. As we go back to full names, he's hanging on here. We're seeing a little bit of movement point, and Stone Street's up 2 already. Gamble hasn't moved forward. But we can see they are looking a bit racy, these boys. Of course,
Brett Hillseld's got a great jump. Up 3.
Up 3, yeah. Also, I think to remember too, with this race, these boys have only got a 40% fuel tank, so there's a fair chance we may need to do a stop as well. Bit of a splash and dash. As you can see, curves. LA Fab, this is how we do it in the big boys, boy.
Just lean on your rear bumper there, mate.
He's doing all right. He's got a clean set of heels at the moment. He's pulling away. Just that little bit, Curbs lurking in the background. And you can see Stone Street up 2, pointing up 2 as well. So some moves happened already.
Yes.
Of course, this race 10 laps longer than the last one.
So definitely a pit stop of some description, you think, John?
Definitely is, I think. And I think the humidity's coming up a little bit as well. Starting to get that bit of a tinge in the air, isn't it, Ed?
It's going to start to look a bit darker, I know that.
Anyway, we'll see what's going to happen. Nathan Favero is our race leader of the over 40s championship. And got the points for a lap led.
Yes.
He'd be chucking that one in the back book. Look at him go. He's got a couple laps covered there.
Yeah, what's he got?
He's got himself out 6 there. Curbs is all over, pointing all over the back of Curbs at the moment. Here he comes. He comes pointing.
What he wants is these guys to fight it out.
Yep. Nice. Oh, nicely slides it out through there. And Curbs comes back at him. Rushy having a bit of a look in the background there. Stoney's watching this with big eyes open. I think Campbell's playing the smart game. Knows he's just got to finish well somewhere in the top 10 to stitch up the championship. So he's not going to be playing games here. He's going to let these boys race it out to the front. Here comes Poynton again. In the meantime, Fav out to 1.2 seconds. Go, Fav!
That's why they're fighting it out. He's got clean air.
So he's going to have 2 laps led to his name.
But I love about these younger guys.
They have a real go. Horso with a 134 fastest lap so far in the race. Here we go. Poynton having another look. He is tucked up right behind.
We never thought about this. All the split one boys fighting it out.
Bit of pedal rubbing.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's got the run this time. He's got the run this time.
Down the hill. He's got the line.
Yeah. Can he pull it off? He's not giving it up easy. Curbs is in there. Woodsy's gone off track, but we'll come back to this in a minute. This is an epic battle.
That's skill. That is.
He's through. Meantime, Fav 2 seconds up the road and about to get another lap in the book.
I actually remember a race where you took me there, John. Years ago.
Yeah.
I'd blown 3 tyres because I forgot to change tyres. And you chased me down 10 seconds and overtook me there.
Yeah, it was bloody hard work too.
I had 3 flat tyres.
Let's have a quick look at Justin Wood. Not sure what happened to him.
Justin. Oh,
Justin,
no.
yeah, this is up into the hairpin. Just in a little hot, I think. No, that's KO. Oh, KO with a big dive, putting the pressure on him. I think a little bit surprised by KO. I think might have been the result of that. It's going to go back Stain Street now, all over the back of Kirby. Of course, all this good practice for these lads in the meantime for Thursday night, final round. Non-drop round.
Long race, 250.
Oh, Stoney in with a bit of a hit in the hip and shoulder. Does he give it back though? Or is it just racing? These boys happy to lean on each other here. A little bit of a flash of lights, but I don't think Cavs is happy.
He slid 4 wheels.
The slide through there. Probably not completely kosher, but yeah, a little bit further back. Scott Gamble now's in the back of this battle as well. And Travis Hunt, and Joel Osterwell, and Brett Horshaw. They're all here. Long way to go still, lads. We've still got 21 laps to go. Absolute humdinger. That is slowly getting more and more overcast. Kirby's still flashing the lights. I think he's expecting a redress. Yeah. Meanwhile, Stoney keeps going forward. Poynton with the fastest lap this time, getting under the 134s. As we jump on with our championship leader, Scott Gamble. He is absolutely pedaling it in there in the cockpit. And look at that, rain is starting, Mark. Ed.
Already?
Did we just see some spits of rain? Yes, we are. It is raining. It has started to rain. It is raining.
I thought it'd be towards the end.
It's a bit early.
Oh no! Okay, who's got to go first?
This is going to get interesting. I might just turn the tyre compound on so I can see what everyone's on at home. This is going to get interesting.
It looks fairly heavy too.
It's only meant to be light.
Oh, okay. Like the little rocks.
Yeah, let's just show what the weather is saying now. It is saying it's still cloudy. Track temperatures dropped right down.
We got the windscreen wipers on.
Lester Craig is off.
Oh.
Slow down. Yeah, the wipers are on. Now, it's only light rain, so let's see how deep these guys can go with these tyres. Kirby with a slow down now. Okay, you start to see. This is going to get
Nathan's in
interesting.
second now. So at some stage there, Mark's gone past him.
Yeah, Kirby with a slow down, I think. We have there with the yellow flag. He's got to play that one out. Bav still in P2.
Yes.
Only 5 laps that he'll remember for a long time, I think. There's these boys now have to absolutely fight their way around this place. We've got a cracking 5 laps in anyway. I was hoping we'd come in lap 17, 18, but anyway.
Bruce is in first for wets.
Yeah.
He's out. Bruce is in and out. Of course, if there was a top up to the tanks, he would have got that as well. So we'll have to see how what Bruce's times.
Bruce was in for 10 seconds, so it was tyres and a splash, which is what I expected him to be doing. And then we continue on here. Lights are on as well, so definitely starting to get a bit more wet. And the rain light's flashing now, so it is now a wet race.
Lights, wow. And Nathan's after. There we go.
Stoney's through. There's continuing on.
All right, so we got Mark pointing in. Oh, there are quite a few now.
Yeah,
Dean, Scotty.
Rolling the dice. Do you stay out? Is it that strop over? Stone Street straight out. Favero stayed out. Gamble is in.
Yes.
Starting to get a bit of spray off the car, so we are getting close to that changeover. The other thing you've got to be careful here too, Ed, is the fact that it's going to take you about 2 laps to warm up those wet tyres as well. So you need to be a little bit careful.
This is correct. Okay, where's Bruce?
Bruce is back in 17th at the moment. I don't think he's got a wet lap done yet. And of course, the last lap from Stone Street was a 134.6. Bav did a 134.1. But it is definitely starting to look more and more like a wet track.
Not light either, John.
Stoney's in trouble. Those slicks, getting harder on those slicks. Vero's sliding, Kirby.
Oh, there's a touch.
Horsell stayed out as well. They're starting to see these boys on slicks now starting to suffer a little bit. KO. Here's another one.
They off the curbs.
Yeah, doing well. Expect to see the boys in the top 5 positions to come in.
Interesting to see Brett Horsell up 8 spots and only 2 seconds behind Nathan.
Yeah, absolutely. And Stone Street's in. What does Kirby do? Kirby's following suit. Here they all come. Favero, Horsell, Kinzel. Here comes Poynton. How does he roll out of this? Probably in a satisfactory position, I would say. Mind you, Poynton was a 12-second stop, so a little bit longer than the others. Let's see where this rolls out. They're all in the box now. How are you, Brady?
Yes. Nice. Second first. There comes Troy. Oh no, who we got? Mark's.
Mark Poynton, head of Stone Street, head of Logsdale. Logsdale's been the big winner there. Gamble as well, going in that lap earlier. We did fear that those 5 guys would be in trouble with that. Staying out. This Brady Bolden was ferried to one of the famous corners at Erez, known as Dry Sack. It was quite wet when we raced there in bits this season.
Spray coming off the cars now.
This is only light rain. Oh, Stoney, got to go on those tyres up, mate. That's going to allow Gamble through. And Dean Logsdale. moves into B2 as a 9.5 Sim Sports driver ahead of the ART driver.
Where we see the cream right to the top.
We are starting to see it, yep.
Yeah. The boys mid-pack there just had to keep their cool, which they did.
It's starting to shuffle out a little bit. It's got Campbell up 5 spots. A great drive from him. If he can hold on to that position, he'll definitely stitch up this championship. Travis Hunt back behind Stone Street again. We saw this earlier.
I swear he pushed him around. Conditions have changed, but the racing hasn't.
Nah.
Can he find some traction?
Tucks in back behind. See that spray coming off. Right into the back of the car.
What the inside of a back bumper looks like?
Let's see what the other side looks like here. Stone Street a little bit wider. Can he get the drive off the corner? Looks like he can.
Okay, so Joel's... Oh, Nathan, what's happened to Nathan? He's just gone down 2 spots.
It's just the boys moving through, I think.
As I was saying, it was a good little battle between the split 3 boys there, Joel and Nathan. But oh no, Brett's gone down 1. It's a few just, yeah, look at this. Got to keep you cool in this.
It's definitely not like the 5 laps we had at the start of it.
A great little battle this, isn't it?
Don't need to comment for that, Adam. We already have the great Bruce McLeod doing that job. Of course, Bruce, part of the management group for vets, so I do have his ear. Definitely a bit wet here at the moment. This is only light rain. Like the other night, SRW, it was heavy rain. It was almost impossible.
People got to realise too, very hard to see when you're following. See, we just saw Herschel pull out there, not necessarily for an overtaking manoeuvre, just so he could see the braking zone.
Yeah. And then, of course, Moss is very difficult when there's complete spray and you can't see because you're just following the guy in front. If he gets it wrong,
Yeah.
you're all into the wall there.
I mean, Jerez earlier in the season, yeah. Visibility. Ooh.
That was just light rain as well. Not game enough to go heavy rain. Ed? Like, I think if there was heavy rain, I think you would be red flagging a race. It's going to be back to the front. Logsdale has got past Poynton now.
Still close?
Yeah, he's pulling away a little bit. About 6/10. Gamble's only 2 seconds behind these guys.
Boys all starting to sort themselves out. See Kenzo's down 3. I don't know if he's... But Blake's...
On his own, one of the ones that went the lap 7, so he did the later tyre change.
Okay, so he's chasing down Blades.
He's got a fair bit of distance ahead of him.
Nathan, yeah, he's down 11 now. I did see him drop there at one stage.
Yeah, he did have a little incident, I think, Ed. Let's have a quick look what this was. Yeah, he ran wide himself there, so that let the 2 guys through that you saw. Let's go back to live pictures.
I mean, it's not easy driving in the rain, and you have to readjust. And some people can do it, just no problems. Others will take 5 laps or so to get a feel.
Of course, it takes a good 2-3 laps to get heat into these wet tyres as well.
Yeah, we certainly found that at Jerez. So there's Joel, who did extremely well in the under-40s wet race.
Out of res, yep.
And he's up to 7th spot, just splitting a couple of split one guys there. He is definitely a wet weather master, that driver.
He's only got himself 2.9 behind Kirby. We'll keep an eye on that gap.
He certainly likes running in the wet, doesn't he?
Yep.
Justin holding his head high in 9th.
Yeah, he'd be pretty happy with that.
He's only not far behind Andrew Russell, who's no slouch.
Yeah, these boys. Justin Wood, of course, split 4 driver in the top 10. And it's Travis Hunt, Stone Street again. Geez, we haven't missed this battle. Of course, Gamble just in front of him.
See him pulling out of the spray so they can have a look.
Try and hang on to it, son.
They're just, oh, he's pushed it to the other side. They're not here to play.
Oh, no. No one's playing here.
Yeah. There you go. There's the visibility for you, viewers. The foot control, look at these guys.
Tucked right in behind you.
Look at this.
Goes inside, looks for it. Where's the marker?
Yeah, yeah.
Because in the monsoon conditions we had the other night, it's starting to get a little bit deep. In the monsoon conditions we had the other night, on Tuesday, you just had to lock a brake and the car would just slide, just keep sliding,
Off
wouldn't
the
matter.
track.
Yeah. Starting to get some puddles. But the boys will be starting to feel a little bit of aquaplane as well.
I think did Dean win that wet race at Jerez? Yeah. So he doesn't mind a bit of wet weather.
It's been that UK upbringing, I think, Ed.
Gotta say, I can't remember if he's English, but he just answered that for me. It's pick a dry day for those guys.
Yeah.
All their motor racing must be in. Oh, jeez. Have a go, Trav. Don't be soft. Have a go, Trav.
He's not going to leave us wondering. And of course, Dean also comes from the bike racing background as well. He's raced, I think, Moto 3, Moto 2, the Moto 1 even maybe. Yeah, so he comes from a pretty heavy motorbike racing background as well, so good understanding of tracks and cambers and those sorts of things. Oh, he's got a grass there, Trav.
They're relentless, aren't they?
Yeah.
No little no breezers or... Jeez, that's enough. What's happening up and down the field?
This is the best battle we got on track, though. He's going to make a move this time. Looks like we are side by side into the corner. Gamble a little bit deeper in now. Oh, no, he spun on his own. That was on his own, I think. Quickly go to the replay real quick here.
Did he have a wheel on the curb?
I think it might be.
Because... No,
yeah, he's just tried the cutting tight there to get the power down. Yep, that's what's caught him out.
And got old V8, doesn't like to turn and accelerate sharply on a dry track.
And he's going to go back. Sean Slater. Nathan Favero's come back to join the boys back here now.
Dropped him back to 10th, Trav, and yeah.
And KO tucked up behind these lads as well.
So that pushes Joel up to 6 and Justin up to 7. How far? Oh, they've got a fair big gap between them. How's Slate's going? He hasn't gone forward or backwards. He's just held his spot.
Thank you, Pato. course, I think this was about 3 beers in when we discussed what we were going to do tonight on last Thursday night.
In the chat, who is the Respect AU in YouTube?
It is one of your teammates.
One of my teammates.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's Johnny.
No.
No? Oh, you know who it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, there has been a lot of rain in Perth the last month or so. Best rainfall we've had in over 30 years, they reckon. So
Oh, it's good going.
it's been very, very wet here, which... Oh, who's that going around?
That's Slats. It's a little swim.
Oh, commentator's curse?
Yep. No, that was a replay anyway.
Oh, okay. That's his... Oh, that was close.
It's Trav going around again.
Who's... did he go past? He'd be trying to work his way back up again.
Back up again, yeah. He's got Woodsy in front of him. He's got Rushy, Horsell and Craig behind. Lester doing all right. He's up 3 spots.
Yeah, finally got his together. Struggling a bit earlier.
Yeah, in a bit of a battle pack.
And of course he's fighting another split 3 young gun. Like I said, Brett's had an awesome season. If all goes to plan, he could or might be crowned split 3 champion.
Yeah.
Still got our last race to go.
That's driven very well here in the over 40s.
Actually, all the split 3 guys have really gone well. You know, Joel.
That's Joel sitting in 6th at the moment. Here's another one that liked the rain when we raced at a res.
Justin going all right too, isn't he? Where's KO?
KO is down the field a little bit. He's still back in 12th.
Live. That's a wet track, Joel. Oh,
It's like rain, Ed.
I know. The Yanks, I don't know. Their rain and our rain are 2 different things. How's Dean going? Okay, Dean's got a comfortable 3-second lead over Mark. What's the previous? Mark took a big chunk out of him on the last lap. Half a second.
10 laps to go. This was about the time when I wanted the rain to turn up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Scotty just...
Anyway.
David Kirby just hanging off the back of Scotty. Lester and Brett still going hammer and top. And then we got a nice little 2-second buffer. And how's our beloved Mr. McLeod going? Oh, he's another one that hasn't gone forward or backwards.
Yep.
I thought he might have got a jump being first on wets. But Bruce is just happy to be out there doing some laps, I think.
You can definitely see what it's like on board here, Ed. It's bringing a bit of flashback for you. On board with Mr. Kirby, tucked up behind champion-elect Scott Gamble.
This is Jerez all over, isn't it?
That's the track that's more technical and harder to get the power down.
The funny thing about Jerez, I was pulling out of their spray, and I swear the guy in front of me thought I was pulling out to make a
move, yeah.
braking with it, and they were moving across. I go, don't move across, I'm trying to get out of the spray. I'm like, I don't want to overtake you. I just want to take the corner in one piece.
Well, they were moving across because of the car in front of them.
Yeah.
So then you go, okay, I'll go back to the other side of the track, and then you got the car in front of them, it's giving you the spray, and it's just like, oh, can't win.
I'll just, instead of 2 seconds, I back off to 3 seconds. Ooh, that was close.
He's having a good work on it here. Gamble just needs to finish. Doesn't need to get caught up in anything.
Pretty sure Dave just wants to, he likes to hang off the back of Scott. Well, what a better way to learn a track.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You've got a very good driver in front of you. You just follow what he does. You'll learn it real quick. So 5 weeks have gone pretty quick, John.
Yep. So season 24, season 25 of vets around the corner. If you haven't got your entries in, I would get onto it straight away. We do have a pretty big waiting list ready to jump in. Don't want to see people miss out. You also have a few lads coming back from race control as well, which is good. That also creates a few little headaches with us as well, as we need some guys to fill those spots. So if you're interested in race control, sing out, let us know.
Yeah, well, I'm going to step out to V8 for the first time in 15 seasons. Next one, John. So potentially I might be one of those guys in race control. So I'm just going to just have a look at me timetable there.
Yeah, if you're interested, Ed, chat.
Yeah.
And anyone else, have a chat to Dave Coleman.
Yeah,
Reach
send
out to
over
him. Something happened in the Vaughan.
definitely
Oh,
gonna
Vaughan.
give the whoa, that's a big lose.
Got that stopped in time.
Yeah, I definitely give the there we go, the reverse.
Look around. No one around him, luckily.
I'll bring some gravel onto the track. Yeah, try something a bit different after 15 seasons and give the GD3s a crack.
Yeah. Yeah, so a few changes, a few things happening around the place. And of course, we go into next season with a absolute cracking calendar.
Yes,
Starting
a great
at
track.
Phillip Island, Bathurst, Watkin Glen, the boot, Algarve on the Grand Prix layout. Then we go, hang on to it, Scotty. We go to Detroit, Sandown, Truxton, Le Mans, and then we go to Red Bull Ring and we finish at Sachsenring. That's the draft calendar, maybe subject to a little bit of change. Hearing rumours that Mexico may be on its way into the iRacing service for next season, so we'll see where that falls out as well.
How cool will that last turn be going through the grandstand?
Oh, yeah. Let's go up. There's a bit of a battle up the front. Still Poynton's got back up a bit closer. About a second now behind Logsdale. And Stone Street has got into the conversation as well.
Yeah, that is a very top three. And it was like that in the first heat race too, wasn't it?
Hmm.
There wasn't a lot in that first race.
Of course, Gamble's just got to drive for the championship. He's just got to keep it clean, keep his nose out of trouble. Technically, just got to do one more lap.
Joel's given Dave a bit of a hard time.
What's racing for Team AJR?
Yeah, Dave's given Scott a hard time. Joel's given Dave, and Travis is, he's worked his way up there.
Oh, yeah. Woodsy's not far behind that either.
And then
that's working their way through.
Brett's still giving Andrew a hard time there.
Stoney right up the back of Poynton now.
Stoney's given it a crack tonight. And seen that car many a time sliding. Wow.
There's a ghost in the dark there somewhere. Way down. There he is. There he is. Few stones. Oh, there's the purple people eater.
Stones being thrown at Stoney.
Ain't the crows, Ed.
Okay, Travis has moved up again. Worked his way back.
Side by side.
Oh, he made him work for it.
Tucks in behind.
The old wet weather specialist.
It was lap 19 of 25. Feature race starting to come to an end.
Season coming to an end.
Yes.
It was great to see a lot more drivers make the last race.
Yeah. Of course, a huge thank you to the boys in race control that have been in there. We had a few in this season, led by Pete Baxter, Wade Reynolds, Kevin O'Neill, Rob Baxter, and Michael Stewart. Stepping in for his first time, the rookie.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw Michael's name. Because he normally does his training session.
No, he put his hand up. And also Matt Vanderkran was the other one as well.
Oh, yeah. I did hear a story that he had to buy the safety car and he never got a chance to
use it, yeah.
Maybe he might have a crack at GT3 too.
Well, you've got the car now.
That's not too bad too, just quite McLaren.
Kevs is in there somewhere. This is going to get real interesting. I don't think Gamble really wants these two fighting behind him, but Gamble's done 20 laps now, so that means he's past the 75% marker. So whatever happens here, he will classify as a finisher, which I think will be close enough to give him enough points. I think. Dean was a bit further down. Oh.
They're giving him a hard time.
It's got like a duck. Or like a swan, sorry. Well, like a swan. Driving, looks like a gazelle, looks beautiful on top, but I bet you he's paddling deep below. Those feet and arms will be working pretty hard.
Dave was most probably quite happy to follow him, but now you got a racy Trafford giving Dave a hard time. So.
And you can see he gets 2 spots here.
Yeah.
Look at the hands work. He's absolutely fighting this thing around. Kerbs didn't know what's going on in front of him. Of course, second in the championship as well, so he doesn't want to be knocked off.
No. Someone forgot to tell Travis about that.
There'll be a few numbers done and a few heads to Poynton, where he sits in the championship.
They do like a challenge, these guys, don't they?
Like, there's not much between, like Poynton sitting in 5th, so him sitting there nicely at the moment, he'll be moving up a couple of spots. Like, there's only 2 points between up the table to Osterwald. Osterwald sitting back behind Travis Hunt here, so he's that little bit further back. And of course, then Rushworth in 3rd. Rushworth at the moment, all the way back in 9th. So these boys doing some mathematics here, like Gamble 52 ahead of Kirby, then 10 back to Rushworth. So I think Kirby would be probably thinking, if I latch myself on the tail of Gamble, I'll be okay.
Which I think that might have been his strategy tonight, I'd say. Except Trav's going, I want to go faster.
Yeah, I just don't know if they'll be playing with Trav. 21 down of 25. Starting to get some more shinier puddles there looking out the window.
Means John?
Means it's more of a chance of aquaplaning.
Not a way, coach. Look at that 43 there from Dean, and they're pulling 33s in the dry.
That's pretty impressive driving.
But it goes to show you what the difference a wet track can make.
Who is that? That is Mr. Kinzel. We'll leave that one alone.
Him and Lester's been swapping things backwards and forwards.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, I saw them go forward and back from each other.
Poynton and Stain Street. I forgot about this battle. These guys are still within 1/10 of each other. Stain Street trying around the outside. On the higher line, you can get a good exit. You can get your nose in here, in the Piper, and he does that nicely. Nice move for P2 for Mr. Stain Street.
He got some grip out there too, didn't he?
He definitely did.
The classy move.
It's also got to remember too, is that your standard line is always not the fastest in the wet. You've got to go more the go-kart line. Keep it off the curbs.
Don't touch the curb.
Travis just dropped down some spots. Something just happened to Hunt. See if I can get this to stop. Try and get on the replay. He just did it himself.
He just
Yep, lifted himself.
Yeah, he
And
did that earlier
you
on,
boys gone
unfortunately.
past. Yep. Another 2. That's going to hurt the cause. But that takes the pressure off Gamble and Kirby.
Mm.
And Osterwell moves up in there. So Rushy, 10 points. I'd say he's close enough. Only 4 points up to Osterwell. So he might be close enough. It's going to be tight. Rushy, you'd be looking at closing that gap on those 10 points. So we're talking the minor spots here for 4th, 5th, that area. Boynton will probably move forward up the table, of course. Sitting in 3rd. Logsdale missed the race because of moving house, so he's way down the list. Snowdrop rounds in a 5-race series. Gonna go back down the KO. Leicester.
Yeah, well, him and Lester been going hammer and Tom. Who's that in front of them? Oh, that's Travis from his
Travis,
spin.
yeah, from his spin, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, these two have been battling it out for nearly the whole race.
Sean Robertson
What's that? What a
involved in
race team?
something as well. Sorry, Ed.
What's Vaughan up to?
This is braking marker, I think. No, just overcooked it on the exit.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
No, nice, safe and sound.
Yeah.
It's got Campbell, still got Kirby behind him.
Some hard racing still going. What have we got 3 to go?
3 to go. I think these two would just be sitting here comfortably. I think they would know 4 and 5. They've done enough to take 1 and 2 in the championship. With Rushy a few steps back. Of course, the other man knocking on the door in that area is Osterwell, but Osterwell is only 2 ahead of Rushworth. He needs to be 5 ahead.
Oh, he's given it a crack. Another sterling effort from the split 3 driver to be up there.
Oh, absolutely.
And another sterling drive by Justin Wood too. Split 4 driver to be up there.
Well, Robinson, his button's gone down again, I think.
He's struggling.
We go back
He's
KO.
left.
KO's been involved in something as well. KO's just cooked it, got on the paint there a little bit, and on the paint there. That's not going to end well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, just a tad. Oh no, it's hanging off. Oh no, it's magically attached itself.
Yeah, I'm just going to check
Oh.
Kurt here as well. This is Vaughan into him. Bang! That was hot.
Oh,
Know that
no.
feeling. Hot, no brakes. So, lock it up. She just slides.
Oh, that was heavy.
Very heavy. And of course, has come around the corner. Through Piper. Down in the Redmond. He's having a bit of a look this time. He's getting out of the spray. As front 3 have seemed to settled a fair bit now. Brett Horsell, another name, another impressive drive. Tucked up behind split 1, Andrew Rushworth.
Been there the whole race too.
And click up here.
Yeah, Kirk's gone into the pits after that.
Yep. I did hear race control on the radio, so not sure what's going on with that one.
Oh, someone's just spun off that. Who was that, John?
After
man.
last turn, that was Travis again, I think.
Joel, was it?
Joel and
Joel's
Sean
in
have
the
got
pit.
pits, yeah.
Who are we looking at here?
This is
it was
Trav. Yeah, it was Trav. Same again on the paint. Gets it round nicely, gets it straight. Yep, no.
Hey,
Now
pirouette.
we'll show it off. So Joel and Sean into the pits. They're not sure whether it was fuel.
Yes, so
It's fuel. It's
Oh, this
interesting.
might have underfilled. What was his
Mind you, stopped for 11 seconds was Joel. Sean's in for 14, 15, so he's in for a long time. Had a good time. And we're on the white flag lap here. Dean Logsdale.
So which Dino goes? We're the master.
He has done well. Woodsy in there. We'll come back and look at that once we get the flag. Stoney's come right up behind him here in a hurry. Don't rest too much.
That last corner is a doozy.
I've just seen 3 guys lose it there.
Yeah.
As we come down the start finish straight. That is a great drive from Dean Logsdale. Troy Stone Street in second. Mark Poynton comes home in third. Great drive from Mark. And then go a little bit further back. We've got Scott Gamble, our championship winner, our winner of the Golden Banner. And in P5 and second in the championship, Mr. Kirby. Mr. Rushworth comes home in 6th. Brett Horsfell in 7th. Lester Craig in 8th.
Oh, great run by Les.
Yeah.
Great run.
Our pole sitter back in 9th. It'll be a race Fav won't forget in a long time, I think.
Yeah, no, he done well. Look at that, top 10.
Yeah, KO rounds out our top 10. Great drive from him. I said we'd go back and have a look at something from Justin Wood.
Woodsy. He was doing so well.
Woodsy ran out of fuel.
Oh, no.
We did think so that Slater and a few other Slaters stayed in the pits for 50 seconds, so he's finished in the pits. Yeah, so not sure. Anyway, it has been a cracking drive from Dean Logsdale. I think he'd be pretty chuffed with that one, Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, he was quite happy with Jerez, if you remember.
Can drive. Of course, one of the new boys over at 95 Sim Sports, they have a cracking outfit over there led by Sean McNamara. And I can imagine that Dean would be sucking in all the knowledge or absorbing all the knowledge like a sponge. One driver's go to the split one green room, don't go to my green room. No, I'll drag them in. Yeah, I think he'd be absorbing, absorbing knowledge like a sponge from Macca and the lads over there, and I think starting to show in his driving as well. Great drive, Dean. P1.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Great drive.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are the nerves? Stoney was coming quick.
Yeah, well, I underfueled a fair bit, so I had to back off enough for them to come, but I run out going over the line, so it was it was I think more luck than judgment, to be honest.
Perfect management.
No, we're having discussion in the box here. The fact that you're an Englishman, you're a bit more used to the wet tracks.
Well, I have to say, I obviously feel at home, don't I? No, it's I seem to go all right in the rain. I honestly don't know why, but it's I seem to go all right. And I had Damo helping me out in the chat there, keeping me calm. So it was a bit nerve-wracking, yeah.
Yep. It's good. It's a great result. And, of course, people coming in from everywhere. And, of course, the man that has finished, Stoney's not in here at the moment. So anyone you want to give a shout-out to, Dean?
Yeah, look, I want to give a shout-out to Damo being my spotter, and I want to give a shout-out to the 9-5 boys. We practice a lot in the week and a lot of banter, and they're all good lads, and McNamara for having us all. Poynton as well. It doesn't matter what race I'm in, what league, me and Poynton are going head to head. It's always clean. He's just either in front of me or just behind me or coming past me. It's I'm sick of the sight of him, to be honest, but it's great racing. And yes, Stoney as well for putting up a good fight, and obviously yourselves for putting this on. It's great fun. Appreciate it.
Too easy. Not sure where Stoney's gone. He's not in here with us. So we'll just shuffle past that one. I know he'd like to thank his teammates and his team sponsors. Of course, WKMP. We'll move on to you, Mark, before we talk to Scotty. P3 in that one, mate. That was a great drive. You under a lot of pressure for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't do myself any favours. I think I, having to try and fuel save, and I got my fuel down to just to make it to the end, and it sort of coughed over the line. I was sort of getting my fuel down to 2.55 a lap, so my clutches has never had that much use in its life. It was pretty tough.
Well, my quick calculations with what I've been looking at and the fact that you're only 5 points or 6 points behind. Sorry, 5 points behind Rushy, that I think you may have just scraped yourself up fourth in the championship, or maybe even third, in the championship. So don't quote me on that, because laps led and bonus points will come into play as well.
No.
Yeah, I think you may have scraped into third. Anyone you want to give a shout out to, Mark?
Yeah, first of all, you guys for jumping in and hosting an additional night, and I know you guys in admin do a lot of work behind the scenes, and to put aside another night so we can have a bit of fun is very much appreciated. Thank you to the other drivers. It's been really good fun. Even Dean, despite the fact that he doesn't like the side of me, congratulations to him. He drove really well, and Troy. And Scott as well for taking it out. It's been a lot of fun. But on a team note, Juiced Energy, RaceKraft, Sud Speed Gloves, and Stodhall. Thanks to them.
Too easy, and I apologize because I haven't put on your car. Yeah, that's great, mate. It's been good having you boys in here doing this one, and I think I mixed the weather up enough for you. I didn't get it quite right that I really wanted, but I think it then turned into a bit of a fuel game as well at the end. And of course, the other bloke. Oops, sorry.
No, I was going to say I quite enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun, and really tested the fuel saving ability.
Yeah, and the brain as well. I think all the things changing so quick.
Just a quick one, John.
Yep.
Just congratulations to Mark for the fastest lap too.
Yes, can't say no to that. And
there you go.
And of course, Troy has dropped in. So before we go to you, Scotty, sorry, mate. Mr. Stone Street P2, how did you find that one?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I just looked back and seen I made a bit of a questionable pass on Kirby, which I do apologise for. But yeah, no, it was good fun. I enjoyed that.
That's all right.
I could tell that those boys were struggling for fuel by the sound of Scott's car. It sounded like it was running on neutral the whole time. So I had a feeling that the front runners would be struggling with that one less lap that they did before fuel.
Yeah, it sort of played out. We sort of thought that the guys that went in early were going to get the bonus of the undercut coming in earlier on the rain with the changeover, and then the fuel started to play in there at the end. Yeah, so like I said, I kind of really wanted the rain to come about 10 laps later, but anyway, it kind of created a different race, but still created a very entertaining race. Very quickly, Troy. Oops, sorry.
I was going to say, halfway through that extra lap that I did, I was thinking I'd made the right move, but then the tyres just went sideways after that. So, but anyway, that was good fun.
It was great watching Stoney, Ed here, with you and Trav.
It was the first race especially. It was magnetised together. It was good,
mate. It was fantastic to watch. So thank you for that.
Yeah, Pecky's would be pretty happy. They got full screen view of Pecky. Anyone you give a quick shout out to, Stoney?
Just the sponsors, mate. Wodonga Cast and Parts, Crop Promotions, Super Cheap Auto, Rebel Sports, and obviously all you guys for putting on something different for a Monday night. It's good fun. Not thinking to do it every week, but that was enjoyable when I do. So thanks to the broadcast and race control and the other drivers.
Too easy. And of course, the last man we are going to talk to, we're going to start with a huge congratulations. I think Rob Baxter's probably unhappy he's not here to talk to him. Huge congratulations to this bloke. This bloke has been a cornerstone of our Split One for quite a long time. Well-deserving winner. I think this is his last shot at the over 40s as well. So huge congratulations to Scott Gamble. How'd you find that race, mate?
Guys, yeah, it was good fun. It was interesting for sure, especially and I knew as soon as I went into pit lane, I went, you know what, I should have gone the extra lap because I come out, I was like, I had to say 5.8 litres in that last race. So it was, I think Troy touched on it. Yeah, I was clutching a lot to make it. So it was a big save, but it was good fun. I'm not sure how the other guys managed to save as much as that, but they did. And, you know, congratulations to them.
There was a few diving in there towards the end, and I think Vaughan Robinson ran out of fuel. Was it Woodsy, wasn't it? One of the two.
Woodsy, was he?
Yeah. So it was definitely an interesting aspect. Like I said, the rain came earlier than I wanted it to, but then just completely turned the race on its head, which is what you would normally get at a wet race. Anyone you want to give a shout out to, Scotty?
Yeah, look, you know, it was just good to be part of this. You know, the other guys, they get another crack at it next season. So, yeah, you're right. This is my last crack at it. So that's why I did it. And, you know, I enjoyed it. I think it was really good testing grounds for something that you guys might implement later on and, you know, into the main series, I guess you would say. But, yeah, yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to the drivers. Congratulations on the podium. Well driven by all of them. And, yeah, it was a pleasure being part of it. So thank you.
Congratulations, Scotty. Well done, mate.
Yeah, well done. A couple of huge thank yous, as we mentioned throughout the broadcast. Really, really want to thank our race control group that we had for this series. Pete Baxter, Rob Baxter, Wade Reynolds, Kevin O'Neill, and, of course, Matt Vanderkran dropping in last week, Bruce McLeod giving up a race to help out, and, of course, Wade and Michael Stewart coming in for his first touch of being a race controller this evening. So I think he's had a good look and a bit of an understanding of what goes on behind the closed doors. I want to thank all the drivers that have raced as well. Without those guys coming and putting on a good show each week, it makes it pretty hard to put a broadcast on that is entertaining for everyone to watch. And, of course, the other people would like to thank everybody out there in YouTube land that have been jumping on and commenting and getting involved in the broadcasts. That makes it much easier for us and does create some very interesting conversations as well as we go through it. And the other one I want to thank is, of course, the guys that have jumped in and done a bit of the broadcast with us, particularly you, Ed. It's been a pleasure working with you again, mate. Been a while.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, John. Yeah.
Been a while since we've done some, but yeah.
Yeah, we used to do it quite regular back in the day, and I saw the opportunity and I said yes.
Yeah,
because I think the 50's over, you actually were racing. So
yeah, 50's over. I was actually on track. Yep, when you and Bruce did the broadcast. Also, Kevin O'Neill jumped in for one as well, and we also had Rob Baxter trying to be the hard-hitting journalist. He's right.
And
he did a good job.
I could speak for the community, and we all say thank you, John. Thank you for what you do for us, and also for the commentating. So, on behalf of all the boys, I'd say thank you to you. Cheers, mate.
No worries. And on that note, I think we might wrap up the broadcast. Big congratulations to Scott Gamble, who has won himself the Golden Banner, which we'll make sure is out for next season. Hopefully we'll have all of our 4 Golden Banner winners, the over 40s, over 50s, over 60s, and over 70s. We'll try and get a bit of a screenshot with them all together at some stage as well. All worthy winners for 2025. And the thought process is, yes, we'll probably do this again next season. Format might be slightly a little bit different. But I was starting to really enjoy being evil on the over 40 boys with my weather forecasting. Anyway, that's me. Now, on that note, we'll wrap this one up. Don't forget, we have the final round, the non-drop round for season 24. Some very close battles across all 4 splits still to be decided. Still also promotion relegations to be decided as well out of results. So everything's still very close and very questionable all the way through. And then also don't forget as well, season 25 entries are out there at the moment. There are 100 plus have already entered. Want to make sure you get yourself done and sorted. You don't want to miss out, because if you don't get your entries done by the date, I think it's the 5th of September, if you don't have your entry done by then, the wait list will fill it up, I think, the way it's looking. And if you want to get involved in race control, reach out to Dave Coleman, looking for volunteers to help us out with that this next season as well, to keep our 4 splits active. And on that note, I'm going to wrap this one up, and we'll see everybody again next time. Thanks for watching.
There, everyone.
Thanks, John.
Introducing the RaceKraft PT1, custom-built full chassis racing simulator. The design project, codenamed The Cage, an 80/40 extrusion chassis sitting on top of a Sigma Integrale DK2 Plus 4-point full motion actuator system. No compromises in the cockpit of the PT1 simulator. To maximize the experience, we start with the 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for the greatest field of view in a small footprint of the simulator, down to the SimuCube wheelbase that's tucked up and behind the monitors with SimCore extensions to get things out of the driving area. Everything is connected to a Cube Controls GTX steering wheel with the built-in dash and all the extra button functions available at your fingertips. Driving through the Raceworks S1 pedals, the potentiometer throttle and the 2 hydraulic pedals for brake and clutch ensures you maximize the feel underfoot, and seating yourself into an OMP HTER bucket racing seat with OMP belts connected to a G-belt tensioner to provide that extra feeling and the heightened experience while you're driving. Additional interfaces and accessories in the PT1, we have twin butt kickers, one on either side of the OMP seat, as well as a Jinx sequential shifter, the SimPush Race Logic timer to the left-hand side, a RaceKraft built-in WinSim kit with Philips Hue lighting and a built-in soundbar, plus the OMP side net to finish off the experience in the PT1. The RaceKraft PT1, build number 1, the ultimate in sim racing experience, combining the best products in the market with the passionate, no compromise approach that goes beyond racing simulation.